like making the most of the surplus from the last couple of holidays. This is a Christmas leftovers pumpkin curry. I was recently blessed with this peach of a pumpkin by a friend, and following their expert advice, roasted it before chopping it up, saving my wrists and kitchen knives a lot of bother. I also threw together a garlic and herb infused oil to give it the respect it deserves as it wilts in the heat. This oil was then brushed on, and the fruit was given a generous dusting of salt before being popped in the oven to thoroughly bake through and soften up, before coming out more bronzed than a Mr. Universe contestant. Some low-level surgery next, as I de-stocked and de-skinned this beast, setting it up nicely to be broken down into more manageable bite-sized chunks by chopping the life out of it with the biggest knife I could get my grubby little hands on. Curries tend to do well with a decent onion-based foundation, so I put shallot of them in here, softened till tasty in some lovely melted butter. I added some festive leftovers in the form of some mushed celery, onion and chopped carrots from the Christmas roast, then slammed in a portion and a half of the pumpkin. It appalls me seeing good hard-working cows having their jobs taken, but I'll enable it all the same, adding a can of coconut milk and some water to loosen things up. My financial advisor told me to invest in stocks, so I did exactly that, converting a couple of Christmas chicken carcasses into a tasty broth, which I'm adding a few ladles worth of to this dish. A golden curry cube provided the requisite curry flavour. And butter always makes things taste better, so says Marco Pierre White, and who am I to argue? Just like hosting a busy Christmas dinner, this mealtime also has 2 naans, sourced from a local Middle Eastern supermarket. If you're deadly allergic to peanuts, I would suggest skipping the toasted peanut topping and large dodd of peanut butter, which had a lovely, if possibly dangerous flavour to the dish. Accounting for genetics again, coriander and lime can add a lovely freshness to the meal before the last Christmas chicken leftovers are added to round things off. And there you have it. Stick that in your face.